everyone, welcome to Druv Online Academy. In this 30-day revision series, today we can do part 3 revision of the unit Logical Reasoning. From this unit Logical Reasoning, in this video we can revise Categorical Proposition. What is a proposition? A proposition is a statement which gives relation between two terms. So this proposition has three parts. One is subject, the other one is predicate, the third one is copula. This copula is a phrase which connects or relates the subject and predicate. Categorical proposition has two important elements. One is quantity, the other one is quality. So this quantity indicates the number of members. It is about the number. Whereas the quality indicates if it is affirmative or negative. If the proposition is affirmative or negative. There are different types of categorical proposition based on this quality and quantity. We will look at the types of categorical proposition. So there are four types. The first type is universal affirmative, A-type proposition. In this A-type proposition, the quantity is universal and the quality is affirmative. When the quantity is universal, it applies to all members of the group, the subject group. For example, if I say all students are attentive, then that proposition belongs to A-type. E-type, universal negative. Here the quantity is universal, quality is negative. Again, this is a proposition which applies to all the members of the subject group. If I say no student is attentive, if there is a statement like this, then it comes under E-type proposition. Third is I-type. In I-type, the quantity is particular and the quality is affirmative. If there is a statement like some students are attentive, then that is an example for I-type proposition. In the last type, O-type, where the quantity is particular and the quality is negative. For example, some students are not attentive. That example would be coming under O-type proposition. These are the examples that we discussed for the different types of categorical proposition. Here, this indicates the quantity and these indicate the quality. These four categorical propositions are different and related to each other at the same time. We will see how. This diagram called square of opposition explains that. Two propositions are contradictory when one of them is in denial of the other. Here, A is contradictory to O. A, which is universal affirmative, is denial of the particular negative. Similarly, E-type proposition is contradictory to I-type proposition. Consider these two propositions. All republics are grateful, A-type, and some republics are not grateful, O-type. So these two propositions contradict each other. One proposition denies the other one. Two propositions are contrary if both cannot be true, but they both might be false. Here, in this case, there are two propositions again. All scholars are artists, no scholar is artist, A-type and E-type proposition. These two propositions both cannot be true. All scholars are artists has to be true or no scholar is artist has to be true. Both cannot be true together, but they both might be false. In this case, we say that these two propositions are contrary. If two propositions are related in a way that both may be true, but they cannot both be false, then it is subcontrary. Now, some republics are grateful, I-type proposition. Some republics are not grateful, O-type proposition. So if we consider these two propositions, both may be true. Both of these propositions may be true, but both of them being false is not a possibility. This superalternation is the universal proposition from which a subalternation can be inferred. Particular can be inferred from the universal. This subaltern is true if the superaltern is true, and if the superaltern is false, then the subaltern is also false. Here, all students are sincere is superaltern to the proposition some students are sincere, which means some students are sincere. This I-type proposition is subaltern to the A-type proposition. If this superaltern is true, then the subaltern is also true. And if the superaltern is false, then the subaltern is also false. First question, if the proposition students are serious is taken to be false, then which of the following propositions can be true? A. All students are serious. B. All students are not serious. C. Some students are not serious. And D. Some serious ones are not students. Okay, here B, option B, all students are not serious. If students are serious is false, then we can take B and C as true. That also says some students are not serious. So B and C can be considered true if the proposition students are serious is false. Option D is the right answer. Second question, all children are not greedy is an example of which proposition? Here the quantity is universal and the quality is negative. So option B, universal negative is the right option. If two propositions are connected in such a way that they cannot both be false, although they may both be true, then their relationship is. We saw this in subcontrary where the propositions are related in a way that they both may be true, but they cannot both be false. So option B, subcontrary is the right answer. If two categorical propositions with the same subject and predicate are related in such a manner that if one is undetermined, the other one must be undetermined, what is their relation? A. Contrary, B. Subcontrary, C. Contradictory, and D. Subaltern. Subaltern is the right answer because we determine if the subaltern is true or false depending on the superaltern. So if the superaltern is not determined, then the subaltern will also not be determined. With that, revision of logical reasoning is over. Hope you find this helpful. Please do subscribe to Druv Online Academy and watch the other videos in this 30-day revision series. Thank you.